We got Chris Paul in Phoenix. Chris
All right.
Paul is in Phoenix.
If you're ready, we're going to start with Richard Science with Fox 10. He'll be followed by Brendan Clean. Go ahead, Richard.
Hey, Deandre, good to see you, man. Kind of a two-part question here. What was your initial reaction when you found out Chris Paul was going to be your teammate? And, one thing I've been hearing is how much he makes everyone around him better. How do you feel he's going to make you specifically better?
First of all, when I heard that, I was mad because I thought I was left out of the excitement. I thought I was the last person to hear, like everybody else, like he coming over here. I had to question Book. I'm like, Book, did you know about this? And Book said, bro, I'm lost just like you. And, I couldn't believe it at first when I'm laying down playing the game. I'm like, this ain't real. You know what I'm saying? This ain't real. This is just some type of little report going on, throwing out some rumors and stuff like that. But when I heard that it was official, dude, I wanted to do a backflip. You ever seen a footer do a backflip? Okay. That's how excited I was. And just knowing the type of tradition and the type of, dude and the type of career he had and the foundation he laid in this league is tremendous. And knowing that I'm going to be a part of his legacy, oh yeah, I can't stop moving. I'm even working hard. I want to lift more weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's go time. You have a future Hall of Fame coming here to really show us the ropes and help me and Book out as young guys and, who could really take over this league. And, just here to really show us the right way. And, Sovereign and James Jones just putting the right pieces around us to really get this thing going is amazing.
All right, next up we have Brendan Clean with Bright Side of the Sun. He'll be followed by Dwayne Rankin.
Hey, DA, how you doing?
What's up?
Book said he kind of almost took you aside when things opened up this week for camp and kind of pressed about how important like an opportunity this was for you and him. Just what does it feel like? You kind of said it at the end of that last one, like to see the investment, I guess, that the team is making, believing in that you guys can be part of a winning team with a guy like Chris Paul, because it is a kind of a step up from maybe your first year or second year in the league.
Man, from him pulling me aside, I knew it was go time. From what I seen from our second game in the bubble, me and Book, really dialed in as brothers and as players to really say like, bro, we can really do this, and we took the bubble by storm. The whole team bought in and we both lead the right way. And to hear that Chris Paul is going to be the addition to really take all that load and pressure and to bring some respect to this team and acknowledgement is just tremendous for them. We're blessed as an organization. And, me and Book knowing that we have to step and we know that we have to, bring it every night. We're happy and we want to. We're eager to do it, and we want to show the world that we don't want them to do it when it goes down the drain. We want to do it when it counts. We want to really show this world and set a foundation of who we are, and just know and show the world and show this league that we are capable of competing in this league. And just having Chris Paul there, we just have to enhance it and just keep our word.
Next up, we have Dwayne Rankin with the Arizona Republic. He'll be followed by Tressa Resnack.
Yes, Deandre, just to follow that up, obviously Chris has worked with bigs, and he literally named off the ones that he had: DeAndre Jordan, PJ Brown, Tyson Chandler, and he said he's looking forward to figuring out where you want the ball and in your spots. I know Ricky obviously did a great job of that, but how much are you looking forward to that, working with a guy that's so diligent in trying to figure out how he can help you be better and get you the ball where you want it?
Man, I've changed my game and add on so much to my game now. I get the ball wherever, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's just feeling Chris CP3 out. You know what I'm saying? Where he want me. I get the ball wherever and score the way I've been working. And I can't wait to show my talents. But it's all about what this team needs. And if I roll, do I roll right away? Do I spin out this roll? Do I roll cautiously? It's like, just knowing his terminology and what him and I can communicate on. And, he's the leader and he's the vet, if he want me to jump, I got it. That's our vet and that's our leader. So whatever he wants, we locked in, we buying in on it. No questions asked, and I'm just ready.
Next up, we have Tressa Resnack with Channel 3, Channel 5. She'll be followed by Kellen Olson.
Hey, Deandre, good morning. Thanks for your time.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning.
I just wanted to ask you a two-part question. So one, kind of trailing off of what's been asked, but how do you think he's really, Chris is really going to up your game and how he's going to help you take it to the next level? And can you recall a memory of any game of his or play style that you're just like, man, he's got it going on?
Well, me, I just want him. I know he's going to be on my tail. You know what I'm saying? I need that. Me and Book need that. This team needs that. So just me, I'm a dude who's very amped up and, just willing to just destroy everything for real. But just having somebody who could challenge all of that and just lead us the right way is amazing. And what was the second one? Oh, his style play. Well, CP, his pick and roll, the way how he come off a pick and roll and the way how he controls that mid-range is insane. It's pretty unguardable. That's why so many lobs are open, because that mid-range area after the pick and roll, the way how he can pull up, and he's so dangerous and lethal in that, and he can draw a foul. So it's just, the dude's hard to stop. You having me roll to the basket, you got CP3 coming off in the mid-range area, and you got Book in weak side corner. It's crazy. What can you do?
Next up, we have Kellen Olson with Arizona Sports. He'll be followed by Kirsten Suso.
Hey, Devin, oh my goodness. Sorry, Deandre.
I wish.
We're all rusty here, man. First week. My fault, DA. We just talked to him. So you and the team both made huge strides defensively last year. Now you bring in Chris, who's made 9 all-defense teams. You've got Jay alongside you, too. What do you think that'll do for you guys as a group, for both just the team as a whole and you young guys who could really learn something from those two types of defenders?
Knowing that we got to compete every day. That competitive spirit they got is a norm. Being 9th defensive team player, that's not given. Like, that's somebody who's going out there competing every day. Me and Book going to have to compete every day on both ends of the floor. You know what I'm saying? So that's all them dudes are going to do. We're going to have to do it. They're already stamped in the league that they're known by this. Me and Book are still trying to, Book is offense, but we need that defense. Who are we defensively, I want to be that presence at the rim. So just them being defensive players already and knowing that they're going to be vocal and knowing that they're going to, tell us young guys like how to do this and, come on, like, let's, what I'm saying? Not going to say that we don't do it, but, just saying like, just finding and giving us constructive criticism and, just off their sophistication is going to help us so much.
Next up, we have Kirsten Suso with 12 News. She'll be followed by Greg Moore.
Hey, Deandre, you mentioned that you and Devin, when you were in the bubble, just kind of came together and said, you know what, we can actually do this. Do you think that belief might not have been there before? And if so, what finally clicked for you guys?
I don't want to say belief wasn't there. Me and them never really sat down and communicated the way we did. You know what I'm saying? We were always brothers, but on the court, it was still some stuff that we really had to figure out. And I think he was waiting for me to honestly figure it out, to be honest, because he's been waiting. It's just that it finally clicked in my head, like, yo, I really can do this. Like, what I'm saying? Dominating is really that, like, but other than that, it's just, D-Book just sitting me down and, just showing me what this league has, that what we can do to this league, and we can compete in this league. He said, if we just keep playing like this, dude's going to stop playing, And the belief has been there, the Shaq and Kobe too, all that stuff has been there. Like, that's just been me, how I feel, and the stuff I see in practice every day. So knowing that what him and I can do has been there. It's always been there. So belief and stuff been there. We just had to really go through the differences and the miscommunication to really get to where we wanted to be right now. So that's why it's so easy to go to my big bro and talk to him and, just tell him anything for real.
Next up, we have Greg Moore with the Arizona Republic. He'll be followed by Brittany Hardy.
Deandre, what's up, man? How you been?
What's good? I'm good, boss.
You seem really comfortable, dude. Like, you really seem like yourself, more so than I've seen you in a while.
That's a fact.
Can I translate that to the court? Like, can I believe that you're about to really start taxing defenses, like being more aggressive and going at them?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You're right. Me, the way I feel, I work so hard coming out of this bubble that I'm not worried about what's next. I'm working so hard right now on what's in front of me that I know these results are gonna make its way. That's how hard I'm working every day. I thought I was working hard during the suspension, during my injuries, but no, this right here is Willie. It's like, it's just me on the regular. Coming out of that bubble, it did something to me, like working every day, being this professional, having this professionalism of being a professional I am, and just, embracing that and actually, approaching my craft seriously, like to the point where it's like, dude, if you're not with this and you my friend, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at. So I'm not really worried about what's next. I'm just ready. And I'm just getting blessed with all these pieces around me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, wow, dang, who knew it was going to be like that? Hard work pays off. So I'm just ready, man, to be honest. And we've been working. I'm seeing guys' faces every day. I'm smelling the gym. I'm seeing the coaches. Everybody's interacting. The gym is loud. As big as this gym is, you can hear every person. You hear dudes yelling. You hear, it's just new characters, new personalities. So it's just, whoa, this is it.
All right, Deandre, next up we have Brittany Hardy with NBA TV. She'll be followed by Christos Saltos.
Hi, Deandre. How are you?
I'm good, love. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. So the pandemic has changed the way that we watch sports. What is it about the game that keeps you engaged and motivated as a player during these unprecedented times? And what about the game draws in fans?
I'm gonna start with the fans first. This game needs fans. We play for the fans. Not only are we playing for our families, our organization, the name on our chest, our back, we're playing for the fans. And we know that. It's like any artist. We want our fans to listen to our music. We want our fans to see us. We want our fans to show, entertain our fans. We're entertainers. And, lessening the fans and maybe not seeing fans, I feel some type of way, but, we still got to get this job done because they're watching virtually and we got to put on a show where they can cuss us out. But other than that, I miss my fans. And what was your first question?
Yes, the first question was, what is it about the game that keeps you engaged and motivated as a player during these unprecedented times?
Me, knowing that I have to go out there and keep just being me and do it for my family is everything to me. So if I can't do what I have to do to take care of my family, it motivates me to do something else, to find something else, to invest in something else, just to find where I'm at, especially when there was no basketball. When basketball felt like it was never going to come back. I started to sit down. Yes, I'm working out every day, but I'm like, who am I? I'm a young dude, but who am I? What can I actually learn? Like, can I learn something about this world? And that's what I did. I actually started reading. I invested in a lot of stuff, a lot of weird stuff I don't even know about, but I sat down and, just really try to figure it out and, just to confirm certain things and, it helped me. So just staying on task and, just knowing what your right next step is always the way to go.
Next up, we have Christos Saltos with Sport DNA in Greece. He'll be followed by Dwayne Rankin.
Hello, Deandre. Thanks for your time. I would like to ask you, what are you looking for to learn much more about players like Jay Crowder and Chris Paul next season? And do you think, and how big boost you get from 8-0 in the bubble last season about the next season?
Me, what I get from Chris Paul and Jay Crowder is them winning. They're winners. That's the biggest difference. They win. And being around a winner, dude who probably won more than 10 games or more, probably won than 14 games in a month, that's the type of people I'm going to be around. And, and what that media does when you win about 5 games and the hype is on you. And, them dudes handle that type of hype. Being in the bubble, we only had 8 games. What about when we have 72 and we won 8 in a row? We have more to go. We're going to have those teammates that say, yo, we ain't did nothing, bro. Like, relax. We ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have that. We're going to have that maturity on the team to where it's like, yo, we're not there yet, fellas. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what we need.
Next up, we have Dwayne Rankin with the Arizona Republic. He'll be followed by Gerald Bourguet.
Yes, Deandre. Obviously, on the other side of that huge trade was, Kelly leaving, and now he's in Golden State. I know you two were close.
That's my valley boy.
Just talk about that a little bit, and missing, not having him there, and what that was like for you, having that high emotion on the one end, but knowing that Kelly was a part of that trade on the other end.
At the end of the day, control what you can control. You know what I'm saying? I know my boy, wherever he go, that's KO. You're going to love KO regardless if you like it or not. You're going to love KO. So, unfortunately, that's my dude. And, what we planned and what we had going on, it didn't happen. But at the end of the day, my boy went to a good situation, and he, what I'm saying, he's still in the league. We still get to play basketball. And, I'm just happy for him. And he's going to bring his swag wherever he go, to be honest.
Next up, we have Gerald Bourguet with Fansided. He'll be followed by Paul Richardson.
Hey, Deandre, with a lot of these offseason additions, you guys have added a lot of shooting. I know you've been working on your shot as well, but as a big man, how much does that open things up for you in the middle?
Well, seeing all these shooters on the team, is going to be a lot of space to dunk on people. You know what I'm saying? To really go by people, to really work what I want to work on. So me shooting, I can shoot, but I got so many shooters on the team. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm going to get a couple here and there, trails on pop, but man, I got dudes on the team that's really certified snipers. And I'm so blessed to have so much space on that floor. It's amazing, and the way how things are going to go is going to be real good, real good. I think it's going to be a real good team. Really real solid guys that's mature and, there's no their roles. And, everything that I picture myself in is I can finally see. Everything's just slowly coming but surely.
Next up, we have Paul Richardson with the Sports Cave. He'll be followed by Jared Zero.
Hey, Deandre. How you doing, man?
Doing good, boss.
So you said all these things that motivated you and getting you hyped for the season. But also, is there a hype and push? Because every time they talk top centers, you hear Jokic, you hear other names. How hyped are you to finally have your name when they talk top centers in the NBA?
Oh, yeah. I can show them better than I can tell them. Because right now, the way I'm at, listening to what they have to say or where I'm at in this league, them dudes know when they play against me, it's a challenge. You're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to play your tail off. And I compete. I'm a competitor. I know every night I compete. I love to compete. That's one thing about me. I love defense. I love to make my opponents look bad on defense and let him mess up. I love that. I love being amplified and intimidate people. I love to intimidate them on the floor. I love it. And, just to, finally get some recognition and respect. I'm human. So obviously I'm going to endure that, but I'm going to keep going. So, so it'll be more of a thing where I'm certified for that defensive player. So that's just, where I'm at right now.
All right, Deandre, final two questions will come from Jared Zero with Back Sports Page, followed by Greg Moore.
Hey, Deandre, how are you today?
I'm good, boss. You good?
I am doing excellent, thank you. So my question is sort of a two-part question. So you guys had a lot of momentum towards the end of the bubble, 8-0. Do you think, especially with the new roster additions, that momentum is going to carry into this new season, especially with the shortened kind of off season that you guys have? And how do you feel about that?
Man, I feel great because, like I said, it's dudes that James and Sarver surround us around that already been through all of this that we're about to go through. They already know what's ahead. They already know how to handle whatever is coming our way or whatever, whatever situation when they know where a new team like this is, an organization that didn't win so much but have these great players on this team, like they know what's ahead. And just having that experience and having people on the team to sit us down as companions and not coaches but as players and teammates, as brothers, is going to change. It's a whole new ball game. It's a whole new ball game.
All right, DA, final question is going to come from Greg Moore with the Arizona Republic.
All right.
Hey, thanks, man, for taking this extra one. I heard you say before that you've been reading more. I was just curious what was on your reading list.
Yeah, I don't even know the books, but I just knew my Coach Ricky was giving me these motivational books. I forget the names, to be honest, but I remember I would read these books where it's damn near talking about me being a leader. And, I just remember it was a bunch of sailors on the ship, and the amount of adversity going on that ship with not enough food, not enough clothes, not enough, clothes, not enough anything, not enough tools, and the confusion and the sacrifice certain people didn't want to make, and seeing that they're all in, just reading that type of stuff and, saying that it's not going to all look pretty. It's not all going to look good. It's not always going to look good, and you just have to really go through that and just, find your best way to get over, around, or even through that damn wall. That's just how life is. And once you finally face that, all that butterflies and stuff, you'll get out your system and, you just focus on the task at hand.